Hello everyone, Drunken Dan here with episode 9 of Ape Escape 2. And now I'm spinning around because I learned you can do this. Also, I have a flan. I got a bunch of new items from the thing, and I have flan now as an RC car, and it explodes. Yes. So, yeah, I got all the mini games now too. I might share those off sometime too. And there's the crib. He should have stayed in there. He didn't though. Yeah. That's let's play the game. Yeah. Also,
Jimmy, I'm sending a new gadget. I hope this helps you.
This electromagnet is truly attractive. Learn all about the magic of magnets in the gadget trainer.
pure fucking magic!
Trainer now.
Explain that shit! Miracles, man. Pure fucking magic. So yeah, the magnet is a new item in this game. You point it at metal objects and you can pull them or pull them off of enemies. As you are seeing. You can also use it to attach yourself to things. These will all be implemented in stages now. The magnet's an interesting idea. I actually kind of like it. The new gadgets is probably one of my favorites, as I feel like it's the one that's most versatile. Not versatile, one of the more unique. See? And you're going to be pulling off stuff off their heads. Unfortunately, this is the only way to attack now, which is the only way to get through the fucking thing. You know, it'd really suck if you didn't know how to ground pound enemies. But, at least you don't take damage if they bop you. I always hate that in games if they made a training section and they made the training section be able to kill you. To be fair, that most training sections can't kill you in games. As in, like, you have to be really fucking stupid to get killed in them. To be fair, though, I've known some really bad players. So this level, as you can probably tell, is a lot like the skyscraper level from Ape Escape 1, which was probably intentional, honestly. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Let me just go over here and pull this thing over. Now, in case you're wondering, hey, did this gadget go into the third game? No. Like a lot of gadgets, this one did not make the cut. Where this game takes one and expands on it, 3 kinda simplifies things. Not in really like the good way. Like I still feel like Soul Calibur 5 simplified the combat and the move system in a good way. To where it's a lot more user-friendly to new players. So I do feel like the reason why fighting games were, going down the shitter and there wasn't a whole lot of them was because, aside from there being a lot of them, there was also the fact that they were really complex. And, I know there's one thing you'll hear a lot in the fighting game community, at least people that play them and all that stuff. What they'll tell you a lot of times as to why it died, and I disagree highly, is a lot of them will tell you, oh, it's from oversaturation. What they mean by oversaturation is a lot of fighting games. Now, the reason I disagree with this, because if that was true, we'd have a problem with the FPS genre. We'd have a problem with the platformer genre. We'd have a problem with insert genre here. Like, any really popular genre would be struggling right now. See, can I get up using this? Oh, I can. Oh god! Missiles everywhere! But, anyway, that's my 2 cents on that thing. Now I just gotta collect all these coins. Fucking whack-a-mole, please. Sue. You know, I think it's funny that someone had to name every single one of these monkeys, every one of these games. I actually really should just go through, maybe after I finish all 3 at some point, just go through and show the names. What's weird in 3 is that they left some of them they left most of them in Japanese. Where in this one they changed the names. Though I kind of like the names they did in 1, if I recall them, because they were usually something goofy or punny. They're not as punny in this game. Don't know, I like puns. Them wearing that helmet just reminds me of like the DuckTales remaster. He puts on a helmet like, yeah, you can't jump on me with your pogo stick. So you just drop a piano on him. So this introduces a new tank enemy, one that shoots fire. Anything that shoots fire in Ape Escape is fucking annoying. I hate fire enemies in Ape Escape. The good thing though is I have a water gun that I probably should use more. I mean, it doesn't damage, it just can knock things down. That's really all I can. It's a water gun, for God's sakes. It's not like I'm shooting them with like really high pressured bullshit that will like break their fucking heads open. And I'm not Aquaman, so I can't just boil their blood and make them die. Yeah, it's like Aquaman used to be able to do. I don't think he can do it now. Yeah, that's actually how he beat Superman a few times. When Superman went crazy. It was mind control. Comic books are weird. Oh, one little, I don't know if anybody would care about it, but I'm always happy about it. I was able to get me Breath of Fire 1 for my Game Boy Advance system. I was gonna try and get it for, I thought about at one point getting it for the SNES, but the problem is, the SNES version is expensive as balls. Where, like, say, if I want to get, if I get the GBA version, I get both games there. I can get both games a lot cheaper. Like, when I got 2 for the GBA, it was like $12. 1 cost me $15. I also found Battle Arena Toshida in there when I was there. I don't expect any of you to know what the hell that is. It's okay. It's really not like it's not like a well-known video game. PlayStation 1 had a lot of really, in the arcades in that era, had a lot of really, like, odd kind of side fighting games. And that was one of them. Mind you, it's the same generation that also spewed out Evil Zone, which, if some of you pay attention to the comments, I do own. It's probably something I should LP at some point just for comedy's sake. Come on, get in the hole. Oh. You don't fit. Wow. Just pull the gates off. Okay, I can't do that. Wait a minute, I think I see something. There we go. There we go. See, I'm smart. Problem solving. I never got why sometimes in like I watch a playthrough of a game and a person will make the same exact mistake over and over again. I don't mean like they made the same mistake a little bit later or something goofy like that, or they just forgot. I mean, like, let's say you're fighting Sniper Wolf in Metal Gear Solid 1, and you walk up to that, it's basically the invisible wall, and you get instantly shot. I can understand you doing it one more time, because maybe you just got shot. But after the second time, and you see that it's clearly like an invisible wall punishment thingy, why the fuck are you still running towards it? I saw someone do that recently. It annoyed me to no end. Didn't help too, the person started blaming the game. It's not the game's fault. Sometimes it's the players. Sometimes, I mean, it typically is. Not in all cases. Like I said, it depends on what game we're talking about, what scenario. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares! So yeah, they also do a lot more of everything in this game in terms of obstacles and puzzles. And in a way, it was actually a good idea to play this game after playing Ape Escape 1. Because a lot of the things that I did and learned in Ape Escape 1 translate really well in this game. So if you want to play Ape Escape 1 as kind of an introduction, and then go right into 2, it's a good idea. Because a lot of like stuff that was in 1, like a lot of what you'll learn, what you'll do, will ready you for this game, which is a much harder game than 1. Also, look, they have the piranhas in here. Yeah, they actually put them in more places, I think, to force people to actually use the fucking boat. Stupid helmet thingy. Eh. Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for that thing to come back, don't I? I'm being stupid. I'm not realizing the magnet thing's there. I am an idiot. Shit! Kinda detached there. Fuck. Alright, let me just, yeah. We'll be back in a minute and then I'll get back on it. Go! Go, my mighty stallion! I never liked movies like that. I don't know, I just don't like them. The ones where you have to wait a while there like that. To be fair, in this kind of game, you would have to make it that long to avoid me just using the high flyer and going, fuck you! Because, you know, I've done that with a couple puzzles they set up to, a couple areas they set up where that was the idea. They wanted you to, wait, you know, use the platform, wait for the platform. But instead, I just used the sky flyer and went, fuck you! Fuck you! Also, I'm gonna tell you right now, with how many monkeys you catch and with the sheer size of this level, this is not good. This is gonna be done. This is the entire episode of this level. Why didn't I do that to begin with? Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. Oh well. Gotta get my pudding over there. I don't know why they had one of them be a pudding, but they did. And I'm using it. Maybe it's a Japanese thing. I don't think why pudding being in the car is funny. It's just weird. Well, not really weird, just more absurd. Thank you, Pippucci. That was necessary. No, it wasn't. That actually is helpful in some areas, but sometimes it'll trigger really stupidly. Actually, I'm glad he's in the water. Monkeys are easier to catch in the water. Huh, I can actually shoot them from the water like that. I did not know that. Huh. Well, I'm taking note of that. I mean, there's less water. There's less opportunities in this game, I think, than the last one. Actually, I don't even know if it worked in the last one. It might not. I love the music. I kind of wish the location was a little more exciting, though. I don't know. The tower feels a little too vacant to me. I feel really tiny in this fucking place. Maybe I've just never been in a skyscraper before, I don't know. Also, I think the flan explodes more than the regular car. I think. There's also a black car that I got, but that's not nearly as cool as hitting people with a pudding. Arg. Hope. Thank you. Wait, this area is that area I was in earlier. Feck. Oh, no, wait, I get it. This is for when I replay the level, and it's so I don't have to go through half the fucking stage again just to get back here. Okay, I get it. I see what you did, game. It's actually pretty good. I am the stupid one. Fire tank first. Okay, first I'm gonna grab my money. It's more like the money I mugged off of a pig. Yes. Mugging off of a pig. Oh yeah, the return of the tank. Or is it the first of the tanks here? Well, either way, the tank's an elephant. Yeah. Let me check up first before I go to the tank. I don't want to miss anything. The good thing is I have this super hoop, so I can just go through the railroad, or the highway really fast. Let's see if I fall to my death. Yes! I didn't fall to my death! Woohoo! Achievement unlocked. Alright, let me try sneaking up. Come on. Alright, let me try sneaking up on this guy. I don't feel like fighting flying saucer. Yeah, there's more flying saucer monkeys in this game, too, I noticed. Shit! The second that fucker ran, I knew he got it. At least the flying saucers aren't as annoying to hit in this game. Remember the first game? Ugh. I missed one. Oh well. Rolling around at the speed of sound. I don't know. I don't really like this level that much. I like the idea, but it feels like it goes on a little too long. You know what I mean? Like, this might have been better if they split it into two. I feel like the tower level from Ape Escape 1 was better. At least they had an elevator that took me right here, rather than, you know, having me go all the way back an annoying route and going through that damn hula hoop section again. That's one thing I will say that they did. So this level, like, I don't like it, but it's not, like, terribly designed. Because I know a lot of games that would just be like, yeah, you gotta walk all the way back. Have fun. Whereas this game's like, nah, we're not gonna do that. It's stupid. Now, depending on the game, backtracking like that makes sense. For example, in Fallout, if you're going through a fucking vault, which usually only has 1 to 2 exits, it makes sense. And it works. Also, you have a map system. But, in this, not so much. Like, in platformer, it's a little more annoying. Alright. So this is where one would be if my thing exploded. Alright, let me try going here without the tank. Oh. Oh. These are big pig tanks. And they don't really like me. Also, I see a thing there. I'm gonna try taking these out. Don't really hurt my tank. Because knowing me, I'm gonna get hit by the very first fucking boulder that comes down the damn alley. Now, if I had the boxing glove, I wouldn't have to lug this thing up there. But I don't. So I do. Okay, that's 2. Doing good! Fuck. Haha! You can't hit me unless you hit me, like that guy did. Asshole. Wish this tank went faster. I think the one in 1 went faster than this. But I do like this one's design more just because it's really goofy. Whoop. Oh god, those turrets from 1 are back. They're a little smaller this time. Apparently when I got right up to it, it just didn't know what to do. Right now I just need to get 1 more monkey and this level will be over. Along with this episode. I'm sorry that entire episode was this level, but like I said, it's so ridiculously long. I think it's one of the longer episodes, or that or this is like the episode levels. I might like one longer levels, but I'll know when I go and do stuff again. This is definitely the longest one. At least the longest one thus far. Right, let's see a monkey in there. Probably just catch him, it doesn't matter where the rockets go. Hey look, a little fanfare. Of explosions. Because I did a good job. I don't think I've heard you say top banana in a while. And I'm just being stupid. Which is probably the case. Alright. That does it for today's episode.
Where could that blasted
I'll be in
lethargy
space.
laser be?
This is the end of this episode. Have a good day, people.